It worked. Did it work? I think it worked. Let me see if I'm live. It worked. Oh, thank God. Okay, I hope I get this right. Sometimes you gotta go live and show. Certified boogie man. I'm the one that up to school with him. Walk him down the whole time. I know he got some. Say Drake. I hear you like I'm young. You better never go to cell block 1. They told me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka Brown Sugar. What's up, Brown Sugar? Alright. I might jack this live up. Jewel King, what's up, man? That's pretty cool. I can see the chat right here. I haven't used Streamlabs in maybe 10 years, and took a while to get everything set up. So, let me know if y'all can hear my volume or if anything sounds crazy. All right, chat box. I keep that desktop audio. All right, what's up, K Brown? How everybody doing today? Trying to get used to it because this is the best output for it. But if we can run into any problems, let me know. I'm still running back to YouTube, even though I don't need YouTube right now. How's the week been going, everybody? How's the week been going? What's up, J Phil? Man, we got some stuff to catch up on. Don't we? Do it? Do it? Hold on, let me All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So why doesn't this keep my chat on here instead of... I'm gonna move it right here then. I gotta figure out why my chat only shows one person on the screen. I'll figure all this out later. Okay. All right, y'all. Been a lot going on this past week. Been a lot of crash outs been going on this past week, y'all. I got a lot of new equipment. Please push the like if you haven't already done so. Thank you. It's only showing the last comment. I wanted to show all comments. But if not, I'm cool with keeping it right here. When's the last time y'all saw me? Feel like it's been a minute. Feel like it's been a minute. It's been a week, right? Been about a week. A lot of stuff has been going on. We got oh shit, it's recording too. That's cool. I'm so out of loop. I don't know what's going on. I feel you, man. What's up, Angela C? I'm trying to see what would I like to start off with first. Drake always get me cooking. Maybe we should start off with some Drake news. Let me see if I can find this clip of Drake in Toronto. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Was this like a Mario concert? Was it Mario set? This matters on how I'm going to break this down. Was it Mario's set and he called Drake on stage? Mario the R&B singer. If this is Mario's set and he calls Drake on the stage, we gonna get into it. All right, bear with me because again, it's my first time using Streamlabs in a long time, in 10 years, probably. I didn't use that. Nah, Drake don't sound drunk. He doesn't. I wish that Drake sounded drunk.
One thing about nostalgia this party here, my real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up, they might try and move funny with you, they might stab you in the back, they might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization, wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Drake with that fake.
All right. This clip doesn't show that Drake, hold on, let me do something. Did it show him walk off the stage?
One thing about nostalgia this party here, my real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up, they might try and move funny with you, they might stab you in the back, they might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization, wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Drake.
My bad, I muted the mic. All right. So I would assume I muted the mic when I switch back to this scene. All right. So what I was saying is, I understand everybody does this. Everybody does this when I can't be muted now. I know y'all can hear me now, right? Because I can see my mic thing moving. Pause. Let me know you can hear me before I go in. Let me know. Somebody say unmuted. Yes, he is an actor, but boy is he hurt. Can y'all hear me? So y'all still can't hear me? Why wouldn't you be able to hear me? Y'all trolling me because I'm looking at the mic moving now. Pause. Y'all trolling me. Okay. Thank you, Angela, for being honest. All right. So if you go to somebody's city, it's gonna make you look better if you bring out the biggest artists from that city. You come to Atlanta, it'd be good for you to bring in. It'd be great for you to bring out Future. Everybody does this, but here's the first mistake that Drake makes. I like Mario. You know what I'm saying? Throwing some Mario, cool. A lot of guys, we don't have a problem with Mario. I'll give you a better example. I really like Usher. I got Usher on my R&B play. I like a lot of Usher. Nowhere in my entire life would I ever go, hey, Usher's in town. I might want to buy some Usher tickets. The only way, and I will buy tickets to an Usher concert, is to go with your girl or some shit, some date night with your girl. And we not sitting close to the stage. I don't want to have to knock the little man out. But I'm not, guys would not naturally go to a show with R&B artists, even if we really like them. It's just not what we gonna do. So Drake is having a rant about friends leaving him and all of this stuff, right? On an R&B set. No one is paying attention to Drake or caring about what he's saying. To me, this is worse than being booed. In order to be booed, people got to hear you. They not even listening to Drake. They can't boom. They don't know what he's saying. The largest, most successful artist in any genre, country music, rap, hip hop, rock and roll, the largest, most successful artist of all time in the city of Toronto was ignored. Ignored. This is horrible. I can turn it up. I thought it was too low. Y'all really want me to turn this up? I'll get closer to it. How about this right here? Is this better? I don't got to worry about it messing up my blur in my background. I can put the whole thing up here. Pause. Is this better on my mic? Is that better? Do I need to get like this? Let me hear me on YouTube. Pause. Is this better on my mic? Okay. Is that better? Do I need to get like this? Let me hear me on YouTube. I was listening to myself on YouTube to play back. Is this better? Okay. So, man, I be hunched over the whole damn set, man. Me move the mic a little closer. There we go. There we go. It hides some of the nose, too. Hide some of the nose. Yo, how does the most successful artist in a city get ignored? Number one, not every woman, but the average woman, unless you like a real hip hop head like you guys here, Miss Bynum, Angela C, you know what I'm saying, Clean Black Sneakers, y'all. The average woman heard every song of Kendrick Lamar and Drake during the disses one time, except for Not Like Us, because it's getting played everywhere in the clubs. And when Not Like Us come on, they gonna focus on the beat, having fun, and A minor. But they maybe they heard Euphoria a couple times. They heard it way back in May. They didn't stay glued to this like this. We talk about the average woman. And you going up here crying about stuff they don't care about, bruh. Their brain is set to listen to Mario. Their brain is set to watch him ooze and croon, and you on stage crying about your personal life. And this was so hard for me to watch because I feel so bad for Drake. I'm trying to think of all the ways Drake can get out of this. The first thing I thought of Drake can get out of this, please let this man slur. Please, slur. Slur, man. I need you to slur. Because if you don't slur, I can't say he drunk. Y'all, he drunk. He drunk. The boy sounded hella sober. I couldn't save him that way. I'm like, maybe he drunk. I know what he want. He want a moment. He wanted a moment that this will go viral and warn or make everybody scary. However, it went viral the exact opposite way. Now, I come from battle rap. I praise battle rappers that are losing. They lost the first round. They lost the second round. They getting smoked in the third round. And now the other person that's beating them, they said all three of their rounds, and now they're in the final of their third round. They know they lost. They know they're about to be talked about bad, but they finished strong. One of the greatest battle rappers to finish strong when they're getting 3-0'd and blowed out is my friend, Young Goddess. Young Goddess going to give you a strong performance no matter if she winning, losing, in the middle. You're never going to see her quit. I need Drake to finish this rant strong, y'all. Just finish this is bad. This is horrible. But stand on your balls, man. Stand on your balls. And he quit. He quit. He quit a rant no one's paying attention to in his own city. Y'all help me out. How can DJ Academics and all the OV Ho D-Riders defend this? What are they saying? I want to know. How do you defend this rant? He quit. Thank you, Tia. He quit. Then we got the accent. At first, I was confused, but then I got a theory, right? If you gonna talk, I'm telling y'all right now, Kendrick Lamar made Drake hate Americans. I don't care what y'all say. When Drake think of the culture, he think of America. He hate Americans. My theory is Drake did not have a fake accent. My theory is that's how Drake really talks. The subject of the rant, he don't care about nobody. So now I'm not gonna fake nothing. I'm gonna talk how I naturally talk. And what makes me sad, what's up another round? What makes me sad, if my theory is true, is that you have spent so many years with so many fake accents. I can't trust if that's how you talk for real. You have abandoned the way you naturally speak to now it sounds fake. Fake. He was also in Toronto. He thought, I'm in Toronto. I'm in my city. They're going to love me. One problem, they got titties. Drake, they got boobs. They got boobs. They don't care about your plight. They came there to hear this man sing songs and croon to them. What's up, HM3, the Trap Cash Show? I'm in the dark spot crying to peeps. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I hate The Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? Personal reason, documentary I was working on. But before I went live, I'm watching to see people reactions to this. And someone on The Breakfast Club got it right. They was like, I knew Kendrick Lamar won the beef, but I didn't know that he hurt Drake this badly. Like, this man is hurt. This man is hurt. Why is Drake so hurt? They said Kendrick Lamar got his foot so far up Drake's you know what. Me trying not to cuss when I cuss every 15 seconds. After I said titties. After you know what, he got his foot so far up there that he's wiggling his toes past his prostate. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And I'm like, why is Drake so hurt? We knew that Drake unfollowed people. I never talked about it. I'll add that on here now. It wasn't that Drake unfollowed people. It was, why are you following them in the first place? You and Kendrick Lamar been taking shots at each other for the past decade. Why on earth were you following Kendrick Lamar? He is your exact opposite, your yin to your yang. Y'all don't like each other. And on top of that, he never posts. He rarely posts. There's nothing to look at, bruh. There's nothing to see. Why were you following Kendrick Lamar? To make it even worse than that, Kendrick Lamar has a unique name that's super easy to spell. If you're his enemy, you're just typing Kendrick. You're going to pull up his stuff and you can see if he says something about you, bro. You didn't have to follow Kendrick. Why are you following Kendrick? I don't understand this. Y'all talking about who he unfollowed. I'm like, why are you following these people in the first place? And then, like, everything Drake does is just, it works against him. It's horrible. Drake, unfollows people, knowing he gonna get a moment, and is overshadowed by the fact that he didn't unfollow Diddy. And then the audience had to point out, why are you still following Diddy, but you weren't following LeBron James? So then a day later, he goes back and unfollows Diddy, which shows us he only did it because they told him to. God. When I think of Drake being square, I'm being literal, because if you keep catching all of these L's, you catching upside down L's, regular L's, little L's, 4 little L's. This man is literally square. Kendrick's biggest fans are the ones that hate him the most. Facts. Yeah, that's the question. Why follow him, show up to his shows? Crazy. How y'all feel bad for Drake when he brought him on himself? Listen, let me explain, Diva Den, when I say I felt bad for Drake in that moment on stage. You ever been watching a movie? No, not a movie, because a movie fake. You ever been watching a reality show and you know the person about to get extremely embarrassed? Like, when I get to that point, I can't look at the screen. I can't stand to see. Oh, that's okay. I can't stand to see somebody get embarrassed. So it's not like I like Drake or anything like that. It's just like, yo, this is bad. This is bad. Yo, somebody stop this. Take the mic from this guy. This is bad. No, nobody makes it harder for OV Ho fans to defend Drake than Drake's actions. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Soul said it right. Secondhand embarrassment. I can't watch it. Like, I felt bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, I needed Drake to slur. If Drake slur, I can, in my head, not I'm going to go live and defend him, but just in my head, I can say, all right, he was drunk. That's why he did it. But the brother looked 1,000%, 1,000% sober. The only thing I don't like about this, I like about the other program I use, is the other program I use, I could like post and hold y'all comments on the screen. If anybody know how to do that with Streamlabs, let me know. Because Chip Osorio donated, said Drizzler is a weirdo. Once a lame, always a lame. Appreciate the donation and you coming over to the channel, man. Coming over to the channel. I'm gonna be out for a week, so I'm gonna try to like do content to put up for 1 week, but then 1 week I'll be here. So always be live. Somebody said Vodafly. What happened to Vodafly? The worst thing you can do to someone who is mad at you is ignoring them. That's why Drake is spiraling. Okay, let's go back to Drake is hurt because of false expectations. And this is what we can learn from false expectations, right? It doesn't matter that I'm older and more mature, because what I'm about to say, it would have happened in my 20s. I would have always been that way, so it wouldn't matter. Okay, let's say I'm 22 years old. I'm big. I'm coming in the industry. They loving me. Classic moments. Chris Brown first Video Music Awards on stage when he brought the little guy up. You saw Diddy. You saw everybody in the audience give him a standing ovation. Chris Brown turned it out. To me, that was Chris Brown. To me, when Chris Brown did that show on the Video Music Awards that year, that was Chris Brown moment, the same as Kendrick Lamar at the House of Blues and The Game, and Snoop and all them said, you know, you next up, you about to take over, you the new king of the West Coast. That was Chris Brown crowning moment. When you get these crowning moment, everybody likes you. You're going to be invited to all the parties. You're the man. So you're going to start meeting people. You're going to start hanging out with people. You're going to be exchanging phone numbers. Through all of this, let's say I blew up. I'm going to talk about DDG later in the show, so let's use him for example. So now I got DDG phone number. I may go to DDG house and we do a song together. And he may come to Atlanta and we do music together. Like, and you may see us out sometimes. Like, okay, John and DDG, they cool. I would never consider him a friend. We cool. We do some music together. My friends are the ones who were my friends my entire life, who knew me before I got famous and blew up with. And when you look at it through those lenses, nobody switched up on Drake. You see how false expectations can make you mad about something you shouldn't be mad at? Drake came in the game with 40, his producer. He's still doing hits with his main guy. Drake friends never switched up with him. He didn't understand the industry. LeBron James was never Drake's friend. These false expectations, and I think I know why. Oh, you talking about Butterfly High Yo up the L. Yeah. False expectations get you in trouble. Drake never had the opportunity, that point that most people get where they learn, right? Drake went from acting Toronto, grew up in a white Jewish neighborhood, to blowing up big immediately. When you're that large, you're gonna go in and you're gonna keep making these songs and do what you see working. So there's nothing in you that feel that you need to have an understanding and learning and growth. So the saddest part about Drake to me is that the sensitive guy, the light-skinned Canadian, the only person that got mad at Control, that was over 11 years ago, is still the sensitive guy. It isn't that he doesn't understand the culture. There's so much more than that he doesn't understand. For instance, okay, we expect for somebody to get on the mic and do a rant or something like that, right? But he did it during an R&B dude set. He didn't understand this is not when you do this. This is not the right audience, even if it's in your hometown. These are women. Women want to hear a guy croon and sing. The mindset of why they arrived at the show is different. The audience is different than that will be at your show. You should have done this when a hardcore rapper came to Toronto. Then do your little sensitive ass rant. It's like, it's more than black people. He don't have an understanding of a lot about life. And there's no way for all you hidden Drake fans that come over here and like to sit. Yeah, he can't read the room. He can't read any room. It's not just the culture. He can't read any room. And unfortunately, Drake set himself up not to be deep or able to have deep moments with the people. Exactly. Exactly. He set himself up. And he made it so hard for his hardcore fans to defend him. Like, how dare you? How dare you go to a barbershop? How dare you go to social media and tell us Drake doesn't care about the Kendrick beef? How dare you look at that footage and say that Drake doesn't care? That's a scolded, hurt man on that stage. Scolded. And it's like, the way he's seen is so messed up. If, like, give y'all an example. If 50 Cent, thank you another round. I be trying to, got a lot of little nice stuff. I just threw this on for my live. I had on my little, you know what I'm saying, my little dressy stuff. I just threw it off and threw this on to go live. But where was I going with this? I'm just trying to hold on. I'm trying to hood. Oh yeah. If 50 Cent goes on stage and he has a retro phone hip to his side, we're like, oh, that's cool. 50 doing the retro thing. It looked weird because it was Drake. Now, if you are a Drake fan and you're saying that that's hating, I'm not saying what's right. I'm not saying what's wrong. I'm saying the reality of the situation of his reputation right now, whether you like it or you don't. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, he's in such a position that if he does it, looks weird. I can't help it. I can't help the truth. It looks weird. When Drake throw on the FUBU, other than Kendrick Lamar saying that you don't wear it, it looks weird. Yeah, MySpace Drake motivated me so much. You can tell how much I was a big Drake fan. Look at my earpiece from the first album. I was motivated. And I was on Drake's MySpace. I'm tired of folks. Okay, now, well, I wonder, can I show it? I probably can. I got to figure out how to use it. Who saw the OV Ho picture Drake just did with his OV Ho crew, all dressed in black OV Ho shirts? Yo, this man got some serious bad luck. Who saw that photo? I wonder. What's up, Medusa? I never was a Drake fan, but watching this make me feel uncomfortable. PDFs everywhere. Don't see it. All right. We got Drake in the middle of this photo. They all got on black. That's what I'm saying. Like, this dude, oh my God. All right. So typical, you know what I'm saying? Toronto street ninjas. Some making crazy faces, angry faces, looking. You know how your supporting cast gonna look. I may throw my own photo up when I had my little support cast on there. And he duck faced. Drake sat in the middle and did the hardest duck face around what he perceives to be gangster grown black men. He sat dead center and did the hardest duck face possible. And I'm like, the first thought, the first thing I thought when I saw that photo was, this looks like Prince in a Revolution. I go in the comment section, and everybody in the comment section thinking the same thing. Prince in Revolution. Prince. You can't even take a photo without jacking it up. This is the least I've ever cussed. I'm trying my hardest to get my life together on YouTube. It's killing me not to cuss. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. What's up, Moni? This man inadvertently did a Prince in the Revolution photo with his OV Ho guys. But Prince was actually hard. Pause. Remember what I said about the phone? If 50 Cent would have came on stage like that, been cool. Drake did it, look weird. Prince did it, cool. Drake did it, weird. Because he's Drake. Purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. You know, I actually went to Lake Minnetonka. It was a proud moment in my life. I was like, this is where Prince stood. Them nasty flies around. Real life is always worse than the movies. Like, my whole child, I want to go to Lake Minnetonka. I finally get there. And all them nasty gnats around me. I'm trying to get the photo. Let's go. Prince, you made that woman jump in this water butt naked. Had some gnats in the booty. And like, some people think that, I'm going to clarify this out loud. Some people think that people who aren't liking what Drake doing is lost on what his intentions are. I'm not lost. You think that I think that Drake thinks the duck lips are cool. No, I think Drake are doing the duck lips really, really hard because he wants to troll other people who he perceives that don't like him. So he wants to rebel, and he's purposely doing it. And it's not working the way that he intends for it to. Because the best thing you can get out of doing something from trolling, your hope is to show us, I don't care. Like if I say, bro, don't wear them red shoes. They ugly. They'll never match. They're going to clown you. I'm going to wear my red shoes every day then. That's what I'm going to do. You just look lame with the red shoes on, bro. Like, you know, nobody, hey, I'm go over here and party and stuff, and as long as you're okay. I told you look lame in the red shoes, it's okay. But if his goal is to troll and do like the duck lips and stuff, the rebel, then you can't go on stage, rant, and cry. You can't have it both ways. Do you care or do you not care? You're trying to show us you don't care, but you're doing things that show that you're sensitive and you're really heartbroken about 2024. Y'all remember how Meek Mill got out of the situation when he was clowned this hard? What's up, Sabrina Bryant, coming in late? Yes, I'm feeling better. Then it looked like he got eyeliner on. Yes, Kimberly. 37 acting like a 7-year-old, yeah. Booty dances, wow. It was a lot of that, like they was thousands around. And Lake Minnetonka. I can't say I got to kiss at Lake Minnetonka. There's one thing off the bucket list. I kissed at Lake Minnetonka. I was shaking ass with him. People scared to move on and try new undervoice. Yep, they are. That's what. I'm trying to read y'all comments to play off the fact that I lost my train of thought. I got it back now. Meek Mill. How did Meek Mill get out of being people picking on him months after back-to-back, after Drake still going in hard? Meek Mill got everybody back because he accepted the loss when he made the album Wins and Losses, and he openly came out and talked about his true feelings on the situation. He accepted the fact that he was defeated. That's all Drake would have to do, is right in his face. But if you have shown no mental growth and you don't know any kind of culture, not just our culture, you miss out. You can't read the room on nothing. Then I don't foresee that happening. Because I think that he had nights of regretting his interview with Elliott Wilson when he was like, Pusha T got the W. I think he hates that he said that out loud, that Pusha T got the W. So he's not going to want to repeat that, even though that will probably be the best thing for him. How do you pronounce your name? And why is my chat not moving anymore? It's moving on the scene, but it's not moving on here no more. Okay. I know y'all might be stumped on how to pronounce my name, but to simplify it, Rob is fine. Oh, my lack of common sense. I was like, I thought your name was Rob is fine. I'm like, are you a guy? I don't want to say Rob is fine, but I get it. You're saying Rob is fine to say. My lack of common sense. See how that works, Drake? Just admit your flaws. Just admit your flaws. Meek went to Diddy after the loss. Yo, I want to talk about that too, because like, never in a million years would I have thought how things played out that the world will be playing like Meek Mill and Diddy was best friends. There was a lot of artists that was way closer to Diddy than Meek Mill, but it's interesting to watch how things grow from the younger society. Because DJ Academics made it cool to talk trash about Meek Mill like he's been garbage his entire career, and then the hate for Diddy, I guess it just blended easily to throw like Meek was his best friend, which probably saved a lot of other people because there's way more people closer to Diddy than Meek Mill was. But if that's how the culture rocking, y'all do your thing, man. Drake need an ass whipping. He probably never had ones. It's getting sad for him. Yeah. Moni said Meek took his L on the chin. Exactly. Meek took his L on the chin. Y'all know how Drake wants to troll us with the duck lips? He lost the ability to lie and say he was just trolling on stage when he ran off like a 7-year-old during the last moment. Like, he literally admitted that the audience defeated him. He can't admit Kendrick did it, but think about that. I'm trying to rant and say this moment. I know y'all gonna have cameras out there and it's gonna go viral that I'm going off on people and I want these people to know that I don't mess with you no more. I unfollowed y'all and now I'm gonna do this rant. It's gonna go viral, gonna be good for me. But then you realize is that them women looking at Drake rant like this is an intermission. You know when the lights come on between acts when you go to a concert and you go get your chips and you get you another drink? That's how they treated Drake on stage. Oh, girl, Mario will be back in 10 minutes to sing. Let me go get me a drink. Oh, my God. That done turned the greatest artist in the history of Toronto into an intermission. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Like, this man, like, oh my God. Every line Kendrick said, like, somebody got to do a video about this. I ain't got the time to sit here and do it. Somebody got to do a line and play Kendrick Lamar lyric and show the action Drake did after it to prove it true. This is the part where you play Meet the Ground. 37, but you showing up like a 7-year-old. Cut the Drake walking off. Man, forget y'all. Somebody gotta, if you watching it, you a YouTuber, you're secretly watching me. Go on and make the video. We was throwing tomatoes in the chat. When people find out they're being used, they look at the situation differently. Elaborate on that. I'm glad you said it because I was cringing watching Drake. I've yet to see a video in its entirety. I played it earlier. Let me find it with him walking off the stage. I want to, because the one I played, he wasn't walking off the stage. It's kind of sad when I can type Drake rant on stage. It pulls up. I just type Drake R. Surprise, another R word don't pull up. It just finish it. Drake rants on stage. Maybe one of these will do it. Maybe, let me see. Sometimes you gotta pop up and show.
It's like this where, you know, you're on top of the world and everybody's with you, but then
you better never go to cell block 1. I was saying that before the live. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. He gonna get jumped on one day, and that's the part you play that clip after that. One of these may be it.
Thank you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing about nostalgia.
Yo, why they got Kendrick Lamar up here like this? Hold on. Why they got Kendrick Lamar up here like this, man? Y'all savages.
One thing about nostalgia, this party here, my real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm gonna
like, I've heard a lot of people. I know Moni got her ears covered. She can't stand the Toronto accent. But Drake Toronto accent is like, it's like he added some sweet and low to it. Not even sugar, just my real friends. Maybe the duck lip is real. The way can I rewind this? Can you rewind a YouTube short? My real friends, stop moving up. Stop moving up.
My real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people...
I literally can hear the conversations of them asking what concession stand they're going to. Makes me shot. You literally can hear them. We're gonna go to section C16. They got the they got the American beer there. Oh.
People you thought were close to you, they might switch up. They might try and move funny with you. They might stab you in the back. They might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization. Wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. Sometimes, you know what? Play the song, don't worry.
You know what? No, fucking play the song, bro. This year, Drake, you got beat by Kendrick Lamar. You got beat by Metro Boomin. You're the first artist in the history of all of hip-hop to get beat by a song without any lyrics. You got beat by Future. And now we can add in 2024, you got beat by female Toronto fans. You quit. You started a career making songs for women. Drake, let me tell you what you should have done. The fact that this is a Mario set. All you had to do, because Mario DJ ain't got your stuff ready to play or nothing like that. All you had to do was grab the mic, pizzazz, and start saying the words to one of your songs that women love. And then held the mic out there and they would have said it back. That's all you had to do. A clean black sneaker said he got beat by a beat and an audience. That's wild. A beat and you got beat by an audience in your city. This is in your city. The crowd sounds like they're carrying on with their dinners. Yeah. You front row. You can reach your hands out and touch Drake, the biggest artist ever from this city. And the two women right in front of Drake's feet are not looking at him. They're talking to each other. It doesn't get worse. Should have stayed catering to the women, but nah, he want to be hard. It doesn't get worse. Y'all throwing all the veggies at him. And here's what's bad, y'all. This was really bad. We all know Drake is addicted to social media. Drake is not the artist that's not going to come and watch all these videos and all these TikTokers laughing at him and all these people on Instagram. He's going to watch all of this. And he was dead ass sober. Drake is a dumb and reactor. Playing Beyonce after he vented, who's married to Hov, and F with Kendrick heavy. Yes. Beat your ass and hide the veggies if God watching. Yep, ever since the Control verse. One thing about me, I'm going to learn from my mistakes. We not perfect, but this is over a decade of, like, I'm going to not do what you expect me to do. Y'all get what I'm saying? You're light skinned. You know the stereotype people have about light skinned men and sensitivity. You know this. They kill DJ Envy every day on the radio. If you know this, you know this. Oh, I get what's going on now. On my screen, the chat on my screen, they won't put the veggies up there because I'm like, they skipping y'all veggies. Don't skip the veggies, Streamlabs. I'm not light skinned, but if I'm light skinned and I know the stereotype of light skin, I'm not gonna do it. Even if I can't help it. Like I'm sensitive, I feel that way. I'm gonna do all my sensitive stuff behind the scenes and come out here and act gangster as hell. I'm gonna do all my, you ain't gonna see none of my sensitive stuff. He might be one or another. It's light skinned it. I don't know. I'm seeing y'all comments saying he wrong for playing Beyonce, but the reason I'm not putting that on Drake because I don't know. That wasn't Drake's set. That wasn't Drake DJ, right? I mean, am I wrong? I mean, he's screwed either way. If that's Drake DJ, then the DJ could have just played one of Drake hits and then just did one and walked off stage. But if that's not Drake DJ, I don't know if I can put that on. He not of the culture, so he don't get the light skin thing like that. There's no way this man can be in the industry for all of these years and not know what they say about light skinned people. Well, light skinned guys, light skinned girls, they don't kill y'all like that hard. The light skinned dudes who they kill. He did a lot of bad things. It's true. Yeah. You wrong. That was intentional. But wouldn't that be Moni? Wouldn't that be Mario DJ? I'm not wrong because I don't know. I'm literally saying I don't know. I'm asking. Wouldn't that, if Mario bought Drake on stage, wouldn't that be Mario DJ? Oh, he told the DJ to play it. That's some girl shit, man. No disrespect to women. My beautiful women in the chat. I'm just keeping it real. That's not a male thing to do. And I'm not saying, am I saying it's because it's Beyonce? Even if he would have said Jay-Z, then that's just not something a man would just naturally do. Like, what does that mean? What is the? This is like, what's the dirt theory? He said the N-word 37 times. He's 37 years old. Okay, if he did that, which he didn't, but if he did it, what would be the point? If you don't have a bar in the song to match it, like what's the W for purposely playing Beyonce song? Like what? I know it's lame. I know it won't work. I'm saying in his brain, I'm asking y'all, in Drake's brain, what is the W for playing that song? Hey, yo, this chat is the funniest out here in these YouTube streets. Yeah, I love my chat, man. Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all like this setup like this? Because the only thing I love it. The only thing I don't like, I can't click and put y'all comment on the screen. Y'all know I always do that. He's just a lame. Moni, like, there's no deep dive, John. There is nothing hidden. He just a lame. I don't think it had anything to do with being his DJ, but he definitely told DJ to play the song, especially based on what he was just talking about. Just very corny of him. Yeah. On the business end, his proximity to whiteness helps, but it kind of works against him on the music side and how lighter skin is typically viewed in hip-hop. Yep, Rob, you're cool. You're right on point. Playing victim. He literally, okay, I'm learning from the chat. He played Me, Myself, and I to show he's strong without his friends. Okay. Please don't unsubscribe and leave me, ladies. I love y'all. I love that I got a hip-hop channel that I do got a lot of women in the chat. Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce. Not as some secret thing to get back at Hove. Not some subliminal diss to Beyonce. But because you, as a light-skinned man, is identifying with that song because people in the industry who you thought was your friends left you. You know what I would have played? 8 Ball and MJG, friend or foe. Who is my friend? Who is my foe? Who do I ask when I want to know? Something about something when I don't know nothing about ignorance keeping me out in the cold. Who do I call when I'm in need of a ride in somebody else's car? How do I get from point A to B if B is just too far? You see when you really of the culture? Why did you go to Beyonce? Beyonce was the first. You know how many rap songs that exist that talk about fake friends leaving you could have chose from? I'm sitting on my chat thinking this is some kind of subliminal diss to Beyonce and Jay-Z, and y'all over here like, wait, nah. Me, Myself, and I, the lyrics to the song Drake is identifying with. Drake, you making other people look bad. Example. They trying to say in this movement of painting your fingernails, it's not all girly. You know, we got some thugs that do, some gangsters that do it. We got machine gun, all them people that's doing it for the, you making it. You making the stereotype be true, bruh. You giving other people strays off your actions. You paint your nails. And you're hurt that men don't want to hang out with you no more, and you want to sit and listen to Beyonce. Chat, randomly start throwing songs up there you can relate to when your friend did you wrong. I threw mine up there. 8 Ball, MJG, friend or foe. I remember I got jumped on. Somebody's supposed to be my friend and help. But he's so little and short. I couldn't beat him up. It'd have been, he too little for me to beat up. So I just went around him and I just played friend or foe and rapped every lyric to that song and proceeded to have sex with his girl. But don't blame me. I was young, y'all. I was young. But ain't no Beyonce come in my head. See you when I see you like Fantasia. Bro, what you be doing in that embassy when all your friends gone? Mind playing tricks on me? Roberto. He's sending subs to Jay and Cole now. He trying to pick folks off one by one, but I also think it's a way of staying relevant, but his team needs to be fired. It's just a hot mess. All right, let's talk about the J. Cole, right? Anything on 36 Chambers? What about your friends, TLC? So, What did J. Cole do to Drake? Let's break it down. All right, Drake. You and J. Cole are having a discussion. He thinks bringing on Kendrick Lamar. The only way J. Cole would think and have a conversation with you to bring on Kendrick Lamar, in that in itself shows that J. Cole is cool with Kendrick Lamar. J. Cole never took a subliminal towards you. He never bashed you. You hate him because as a man, he made a decision that he doesn't want to be fake. The whole point of growing my dreads and wearing thrift stuffs and riding a bicycle, walking in place looking like a bum when 90% of the places I walk into, 99, I'm the richest guy in the room. It's because this is how he feels. He's being authentic. He's being authentic. The guy that you know already who prides himself on being authentic did something that he knew he was going to get clowned for. He accepted it, and he made his own decision as a man. You mad? What is he talking to Kendrick behind the scenes? Why would that shock you? You had a meeting with J. Cole to do first person shooter, and you already knew that they were cool. Why would you be mad? What if Kendrick Lamar did first person shooter? Would you still be mad? You're mad because J. Cole wouldn't jump into your one-on-one fight. That's the only reason you're mad. And you're barking like, bro, I'll tell you how Drake still can't read the room. Let's look at the temperature right now in October. The temperature is everybody loves J. Cole again. The temperature is J. Cole just killed the feature with Daylight, which me and Daylight was in talks a month ago to put Daylight on my album. I should have did it then because now he gonna go crazy on that price. Damn, Daylight, I should have did it. Let's read the temperature. So the culture loves J. Cole. He's in a great spot. Are you sure you want to pick on this guy who is in his prime of lyricism right now? You sure you want to do that? Coming off a crying rant. You sure you want to do that right now, Drake? You got it set up for J. Cole to have an awesome year. The only reason people got upset at J. Cole is because he walked away, right? So if you and J. Cole beef and y'all make songs about each other, he corrected that he not walking away. He's a great lyricist. You have so much crap on you right now. And what can you say about J. Cole? If you and J. Cole beef right now and you lose, and we started 2024 with the big three, and you lose to two of the guys in the big three, that may just be the finishing move. But none of this matters because of your sensitivity. Because you hang around guys that's not going to tell you the right thing to do. The last time I seen a man give you advice, it was LeBron James, and you just unfollowed LeBron James. It be people outside your camp that tell you the real because you're feeding the men inside your camp. And I don't think that Drake can beat beat J. Cole. I think on thinking outside the box would be Drake's advantage over J. Cole. But sharp actual lyrics. I don't know why they gave you props for this against the Kendrick thing. They're like Drake was really spitting. I don't think so. But he would beat you in that department. Look at you, Diva, then. Look at you. Messy, messy, messy from the beginning. You're messy at 14 years old, Diva? I'm just joking with you. He wants paid loyalty, not hold you accountable loyalty. A real man. This is me as a real man. Kendrick comes out on Like That. So let's say J. Cole never backs out. So if I'm J. Cole, Kendrick talked about Drake, who I just was cool with, and me. When I go in the booth to come at Kendrick, I'm not calling Drake. I'm not looking at it as me and you gonna work together. As a man, I'm standing on my own. Yo, this dude said something about me. I'm finna kill him. I'm finna kill him. So even if Cole would not have left, Drake, once Kendrick came and made it euphoria about you, it's you versus Kendrick. That's it. That's what Kendrick did. Kendrick didn't care about Metro Boomin. Kendrick didn't rap on BBL Drizzy. Kendrick didn't care about nothing. Kendrick had tunnel vision. He only saw you. Kendrick didn't rely. Kendrick didn't even mention Rick Ross' song about you, bruh. It's Drake. I'm about to destroy Drake. It should have been you focused on Kendrick. Not on, I wish somebody would help me. Ain't nothing masculine about that. Light-skinned boy. Ain't nothing masculine about that. Light skin versus light skin, the most aggressive wins. Cold is aggressive. Yeah. Drake can't beat anyone without his ghostwriters. That's masculine with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar saying, I don't care, you can have all the 20 ghostwriters and stuff. I'm coming at you. It's the same as a fighter saying, yo, he failed the steroid test, we gonna cancel the fight. Nah, don't cancel the fight. I don't care if he got steroids. He still can't beat me. The fight goes on. We can just say it's not a title fight. I want the fight to go on. I don't care what he got in his veins. I don't care what he got. We fight. That's how Kendrick looked at it. I'm sitting here worried for Kendrick. Like, dang, man, Drake, it ain't gonna be, this not a fair fight. He gonna have these ghostwriters and all these people helping him out, paying $100,000 trying to get info. Man, just fight. Kendrick's out. John Hinge, shut up. I'm gonna kill all of them. Shut up. His alter ego's name is Lenny. That's some man stuff, and he literally is your yin to your yang. Like, he's the exact opposite of you. He came directly at you, and he didn't care who got into it. You mad at J. Cole because J. Cole didn't help you. And you wonder why people look at you the way they do. Caliber, that is so dope. I don't, I don't like a verb, so I was gonna finish that. I was gonna finish that, Caliber. I ain't gonna finish that. I'm not giving a verb no look. No look. Y'all know what I noticed? When you go back and watch this live, I've been noticed this. I don't know why I do this. I have to start cooking. I come on my live, I don't be into it. I'm like, hey guys, it's been a week, haven't seen you. My brain all over the place. You gotta go 15 minutes in. You gotta just fast forward. But I start cooking. I start getting in the zone. I'm like a pot roast. Kendrick went John Wick on the ass. And all that stuff A-Verb did, and it didn't change nothing. Hitman still with wilding out. Hitman about to have the biggest event of the year. He did. Only thing he did was hurt himself. Sometimes people can't see the long-term effect. Like Drake. Drake's Rant. So the best documentary about Kendrick Lamar versus Drake has not been made yet. Because he's still doing actions. So about 2 years from now, or however long it's going to take Drake to goddamn get out this funk, they gonna do the documentary about Kendrick versus Drake. Him on stage crying like that will be in the documentary. The best documentary of the Kendrick Drake beef is not out. No one has made it. I don't care how many views they got. Nobody has made it because it's still going on from Drake's actions. And as Drake keep doing this stupid stuff, then these documentaries that are made is missing stuff. Am I battling ghosts or an AI? You know what I don't like about Kendrick is that about 3 to 4 months later, Pusha T did the Tell All interview on Joe Budden. I like that Kendrick Lamar don't give a damn, but the bad part about him not giving a damn, I don't forever see at any time in the future Kendrick Lamar doing a sit down Tell All interview about the Drake beef, what happened behind the scenes and stuff. I really would love that, but Kendrick Lamar personality, he don't even want to be famous. Like, I don't see him ever sitting down to do that, but that would be awesome. That'd be awesome if he just, but I know that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, meanwhile, Dot remains in silence and keeping his peace. Dot don't have to talk. I mean, look at the video. Look at the video. They didn't put Kendrick Lamar with his Moses walking stick staring at Drake. He don't have to. He don't have to. That fake accent. I don't know if you was here earlier always, Mia. I don't think the accent Drake did on stage right here, I don't think that was fake. I think that he hates us so much, and he's going back to his roots, and he's in Toronto. I think he finally did his real accent. Fonz. Yes, talk about it after the Super Bowl. The documentary, the best documentary about Kendrick beef with Drake is going to have clips of his Super Bowl performance in it. So if I were to make a documentary about Drake versus Kendrick, I would wait. Did you see Spree's video called Drake, The Long Night? It's 3 hours. I literally started watching that this morning, but I got like 5 minutes in because I had something very important to do and had a very important meeting on Zoom, which I had on my little dress shirt. And then I knew I was going to go live today. So I haven't seen the 3 hour video. The accent had a little Jamaican in it, a little sweet and low, little Jamaican, you know. No, we know how he really sounds. That's it. Anybody know a clip of Drake's real accent? Is there a clip? I saw the BBL costume. That will be in the Kendrick versus Drake ultimate documentary. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to get your views, you jump on it fast or whatever, but you're going to be missing something at the same time because stuff just keep happening. That's the issue with dissing people who aren't chronically online. They can just headshot you and disappear for months. Yeah. There is a rumor that I saw in a video that Kendrick Lamar turned down Coachella because he's planning a tour. And I like that Kendrick is old school, that his tours mainly come from his most recent album. Like, Drake will do a tour, but it's going to be a lot of songs throughout his whole career. Like Kendrick's last tour that was #1 before Drake's last tour. It was Mr. Morale and Big Steppers tour, right? So if Kendrick is planning a tour, it's going to be mainly centered around a new album that's coming out. When he's in the kitchen with his mom, that's the real Aubrey. I thought that's what I heard on stage. Hold on, fam. Let me see. Am I battling ghosts or an AI? Drake kitchen with mom.
Where's my sandwich? I'm so hungry.
I didn't buy you that sandwich.
Why?
Because I bought chicken salad. I'll make you a sandwich. I bought some other things.
Why couldn't you just got me that sandwich?
Because the lineup was incredible.
What's this?
It's a grape sandwich.
I'm so hungry.
Well, give me a chance. Here.
Type of one. If your mom never even thought of making you a grape sandwich or buying you one. I'm going to take it a step further, bruh. Because y'all think like it's some pro-black versus he not, because he biracial. Do y'all think J. Cole, raised in North Carolina, had a grape sandwich? A grape sandwich. And Drake fans saying he of the culture?
Well, maybe you can help me then. Aubrey, let's do it, baby. Okay. Do you want to give me a hand? Put the food out, and I'll bring the. Well, then you go and get the plates. Come, let's do it.
I'm tired.
Well, I'm more tired than you.
So what's up? You didn't get your sandwich.
No. I didn't.
Want to talk about it?
No. Get out of here. I didn't get my sandwich. I was looking forward to a nice tuna sandwich on a bagel.
Oh, tuna. I do hate tuna.
I clearly said, hey, can you please get me a tuna sandwich?
Oh, I thought you were kidding, because you don't.
Oh, yeah, because
you don't.
I definitely pull a joke, joking about a tuna sandwich that I wanted.
You like chicken salad. That's your
I'm just a
favorite.
regular comedian over here.
Man, this conversation way too long. My mama, boy, you gonna eat that damn sandwich. This conversation would not have made it that far in my household. It wouldn't have made it that far. Only see who never got the barbershop fade with the shape up. Man, maybe he was on his Nino Brown. Now, J. Cole mom look a little down to earth. I don't foresee her putting raisins in potato salad either. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, they both biracial, so you can't just say we put down and talk about biracial people. I'm just talking about Drake. Why can't it just be Drake? It's just Drake.
Here. Get me a tuna sandwich, Just joking.
Okay, you're right. I was wrong. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. I was wrong. Come back to my history. I like this. I can go back and forth on this without y'all seeing everything I watch, because I don't have to play it until I get back to this screen. Oh, this is going to be dope. I like this setup. I just got to figure out, once I figure out how to highlight y'all comment on my screen, I'm going to stay with this.
Thank you. Listen, I'm going to tell you one thing about nostalgia. One thing about nostalgia this.
Yeah, this is another fake accent. I was wrong. This is not how he talks. My teeth have been flying like Dame Dash if I refuse food. Yep. When my mom bought groceries, no questions asked. I was beyond poor. If y'all not from the South, only thing y'all know is White Castle. But here in the South, we had Crystals. So this is how they did it as a family. all the grandkids, all my little cousins and everybody, older cousins, we sitting there on the floor. We happy. We smell crystals. Oh, we about to eat some. We didn't get the Happy Meal. There's too many poor kids to buy everybody Happy Meal. Grandma bought the 20-sack crystals. You got 2 crystals, little thing of fries, and a cup of Kool-Aid. Didn't even order the drinks. That's how it was when I grew up in Macon, Georgia. We couldn't even get the cheeseburger Happy Meal with the toy. I got a Happy Meal when I went on a school field trip. And the sad part, I was a little bit too old to be having a Happy Meal. 5th grade, I had to hide my smile. Oh my God, a Happy Meal? Man, they giving us this lame crap, man. I'm going to get a toy. 20 sack of crystals, you get 2. Pass that to your cousin. Passing crystals down the line, the assembly line. I was poor. I was beyond poor. I'm proud of myself that poor rolled off my tongue like that, because I grew up saying, po. Boy, we were poor as hell. Boy, we so goddamn poor. That's how I used to talk. But my mom got 5 boys a day to say you not eating something she bought. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't his accent, y'all.
Party here. My real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to come to a point in life where people you thought were friends.
Oh, yeah. The number one thing over crystals was Church's chicken. They bought that big box, and I hated Church's chicken. I didn't realize why I hated it until I got grown. It wasn't that I hate churches. I love the way churches taste. I hate churches because I realized as I got older, there was a such thing as dark meat and white meat. And because we were poor, we got one leg. I hate legs. I haven't eaten a leg. I haven't eaten a leg since I left the hood. I can't stand the way a leg tastes. You're going to have to give me wings or a breast. If I'm really hungry, like I ain't got no choice, a thigh. I grew up eating nothing but legs. I think that's what turned me to a titty man. I want the breast. My mom would have roasted me on camera. So, Po, you can't afford the other O or R. That was our joke as a kid. Yeah. I forgot it's called drumstick. I call it the leg. Even curry chicken legs. You might got a point there. I'll take a leg and a curry because it's just going to peel off and I can just take the little meat, mix it with the rice. All right, you got me. However, yeah, you're right. You're right. For some weird reason, dark meat tastes better with curry. Damn, I never thought about that. Yeah, I don't want no breast in my curry. That sounds weird. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. All right, besides curry, though. I hate drumsticks. All right, so now that I have been proven wrong, see how easy that is, Drake? This is not Drake's real accent. Then what accent is this? Is this the real hardcore Toronto accent? And if so, and Drake grew up there, why doesn't he have it? Or is this how black people talk in Toronto? Because like Top 5 talks like this. But Drake didn't grow up around black Torontans, however word you say. What is he? What voice is this?
Friends, or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up.
Said he's giving a speech about fake friends while talking in a fake accent. Only because the cooking process of curry dries breast meat out. Ah, look at you breaking it down scientifically. By the way, another round. I'm on like episode 3 of Love is Blind. I'll probably finish tonight and then record my video on the first 3 episodes and put that out on my other channel.
They might try and move funny with you. They might stab you in the back. They might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization. Wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be listening too hard at work. Especially when I'm an hour in. That's when I get the most crunk.
Again, that's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. Sometimes, you know what? Play the song, don't worry.
I'm trying to save them, maybe. Do y'all think it's a possibility that Drake is purposely leaning into I can't read the room? I'm just gonna stay in this character moment. I know it's a far-fetched theory. I'm trying my best to save the little boy. Oh yeah, you might want to rewind this live back, Stephanie Williams. They weren't paying Drake no attention the whole time. That was the live about. He got ignored. Isn't Top 5 Somalian? Aubrey's trying very hard to sound like that. The guys in the video with Top 5 sounded like Top 5. Like you can tell they're from the same place. Drake is the one that sounds different. One Delilah Drake. He don't want to be saved. Don't save him. Can't save the boy. He's a lost cause. If so, it's a dumb move. They're all dumb moves. You ever been like, somebody did something so crazy, you can't comprehend it, so you start trying to find ways to comprehend it. Like you're just, because you just can't, like, you can't accept the reality that someone would do something that's stupid. I'm not going around no women in no R&B concert talking about no beef. They don't want to hear that ish. He been pretending so long, he don't know his real voice. I think Drake's next move is to manage an all-girls group like TLC, yeah. He looking for them to hype him up and they're just ignoring him. Facts. He probably don't know his accent. Damn, I just combined both your sentences for no reason. Diva Den. You didn't say that at all. My bad. We knew this wasn't his accent. He probably don't know his true accent. He ain't heard it in so long. He's always reinventing himself. Some say it's smart. I say it's a sign of insanity. Yes, John, I do that all the time until my head's hurt. There was no reason for Drake to reinvent himself because one thing that will never get old is songs catering to women. That will never get like played out or old. Like the songs Drake was saying like get your nails done, get your hair fixed, like that was kissing up to women. Like they still fit now. So somebody 21 years old was like 11 when that song came out, right? So they were 11-year-old children. Some joke somewhere in there. It's a joke somewhere in there with Drake and little girls. But like, if they're 21, they're grown now. They can play that song and it matches. So like, there was no reason to reinvent himself. Like he could have just stuck to who he was. I feel you, King James. Did I just say Jums? Jums? Oh shit, Drake rubbing off on me, but we gotta move to another topic. He's a dude playing a dude, acting like another dude. Tropic Thunder, yeah. Alright. And we can come back to this Drake fakeness. Let me knock out my other topic. DDG versus Joe Budden. This is some learning stuff here. That's why I wanted to include this. Don't save him. Oh, that won't save him. Why my video came up? All right, do y'all know what happened with DDG and Joe Budden before I even begin? Trying to find the right video to play. I should play D Chanel. I love D Chanel. Maybe I will play D Chanel looking at it because she is younger than me, and I love hearing what young people say, which is the theme I'm about to go with Joe Budden is just like, because Joe Budden's my exact age. We born the same year. There's no reason. Well, let's just get into it.
To respond back to Joe, he told Joe, yo, pump it up went gold after 20 years. You old bitch. At Joe Budden, I'm on you. Now you guys all know Pump It Up was Joe Budden's biggest hit. It was recently certified gold on August 30th, 2023. And then he compares it to his songs that's not only gone gold, but also platinum as well. Then he says, I don't be tripping about the girls saying shit, because I'm used to it. It's all love. But you niggas with platforms gon' get a response for sure. Nigga got 30 years maximum of life left. Oh my gosh, DDG, stop. And speaking on a relationship...
I always find this to be very goofy. Like, nigga, you also aren't gonna get old. If you're lucky, you'll get old. So it's just such a weird... It's just...
Okay. I love that a young person said that. Like, you know, D Chanel is young. Okay. One thing I was worried about with Drake during his first year. Drake's first year, if you listen to a lot of his raps, he kept talking about, y'all 30-year-old rappers, y'all 35-year-old rappers, you old. And I was listening to it like, this young dude kind of cocky, which is good. You're supposed to be cocky. I don't look at it as a bad thing, but I was just like, how Drake gonna rap these songs when he get 35? Like, how he gonna is he gonna change the lyrics? Like, is he expecting to? Let me tell y'all something about life. There is nothing inside of me that wants to be 23 years old, cause y'all be putting out people older than y'all like we sad that our dad busted nut on our mom before your mom and dad did. There's nothing, I don't wake up at no point, man, I wish I was 32. Nah, bro, like you, it's like, always be effective. Ain't nothing wrong with you dissing somebody, but you want to be effective when you diss somebody. You put somebody down. When you call somebody old, they don't care that they're older than you. They don't wish that they was young at no point. So like, it's always felt like a waste of time. And I'm not saying that because I'm on the older side now. I've always been on the younger side. I hung out with people 5 years older than me. I was always so even when I was young, I never looked at it like the first thing I'm gonna say about somebody that come at me is that they older. It never. No, I'm gonna cut you where it hurts. I'm gonna hit you where it hurts at. Another thing too, DDG dissed Joe Budden because Joe Budden just went platinum. Now I don't know how they count record sales, right? Well, he went gold, not platinum. DDG got songs that have been played way more than Joe Budden's song, right? By you looking up YouTube numbers. At the same time, you won't hear a DDG song in a car commercial. NBA, they just throw the alley hoop and they up by 1 point with 5 seconds left, so they finna go to commercial break, and when they do that little slow motion when the alley hoop go up, you hear Pump It Up. Pump It Up is way more accessible, so I don't know when they're playing Pump It Up all these places, are these accounts, do these counts as the numbers or not? But even with DDG, songs on YouTube got more views. Pump It Up is way more popular than anything that DDG has ever made. I hung around so many old people that when I got in the battle rap community, I think like 30, 31 years old or something, I was old. They called me, I was old head then. I was blushing because I've always been the young guy. That's why I grew and learned a lot. I put myself around more intelligent people. When I see somebody intelligent, see somebody smart, I like being around people I can learn from. That's why I got really happy when another round came on the live we did. Somebody very, very intelligent. Somebody who I already knew I can learn from. I don't pride myself. I don't want to be the know-it-all person. I'm in love with learning. Yeah, Pump It Up was in Fast and Furious. So I'm like, I don't have a problem with DDG dissing Joe Budden. And I'm not just going to take up for Joe Budden because he's my age. I'm sure what both of them did wrong. And I really want to do the live to show what Joe Budden did wrong. So I'm not going to just diss DDG. That man came out and messed with you. DDG wasn't starting with Joe Budden. Joe Budden said it, and said Joe Budden started by saying, I'm glad that him and Halle Berry, what's her name? I'm old. Broke up with him. So we won't have to hear his name attached to him because I only know him from dating her. We're going to get into that, though. We're going to get into Joe Budden saying that, how Joe Budden was wrong. But just want to stop right there and say that. Let me read your comments before I go back to the video. She should have left when he released that public letter about his jealousy of her. He did? I didn't know he did that. That was a sign of behavior to come. And then she got pregnant by him. We've all made mistakes, but I'm wishing her the best. I'm going to be honest. I couldn't tell you a DDG song. May heard one. So y'all know I do research before I go live. So I went in to check out DDG and his music. And I listened to a lot of songs yesterday from DDG. I didn't hear anything that was bad. I didn't hear anything that was amazing. But I also have to take into accountability that hip-hop doesn't care about me. That we're in a new phase of hip-hop. When I was young, KRS-One was 89 years old. But in reality, KRS-One was in his 30s. Like, we looked at, you age and died out way faster. Because of the internet, because of social media, you can get Nas, 50 years old, winning a Grammy rap album of the year. So there's a place now for us older people to stay in tune, and we still got the artists that we like when we was young we can listen to now due to the internet and social media that gives longevity to people my age. But hip-hop, in a sense, doesn't give a damn about me. Hip-hop is focused on teenagers and people in their 20s. So it isn't what I feel or what I don't know a DDG song, because DDG isn't making music for me. He's making music for what hip-hop is made for. So I have to look at it through the lens of a 20-year-old and how much they like DDG and how much they know of his music. He's not making music for me. And I think that's what Joe Budden mess up. But we'll get into that. Joe still gets residuals. And by the way, for people who are young and you weren't around at the time, we didn't listen to Joe Budden for Pump It Up. We was like, oh, he did a commercial thing. All right, we listened to the other songs on the album, and we listened to his music series. We looked at Joe Budden as a lyricist. We wanted Joe Budden for his underground stuff. We went out and got the bootleg CDs of his other albums. We wasn't riding around playing Pump It Up. Pump It Up went major commercial. Pump It Up was on every radio station. We didn't have to play Pump It Up. It was already in our face. We like Joe Budden for his other stuff.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, my bad. All right, so let's go back to this video.
Such a weird argument. You could call somebody broke because, you can die rich. You can have money your whole life and die a rich man. But calling someone old as you're getting older by the day, I don't think it makes a lot of sense.
Of people the same age as
That's this generation, though, because I know it's a lot of them do it. Like, even when I was young, we wasn't running around in our 20s calling people old. I just think that this is this new social media thing,
your son you don't even take care of. I hope you forget to take your magnesium pills today, you old bitch, at Joe Budden. God damn. Now Joe reacted, he put LOL, and then said, I love this place. Now, if you guys know DDG, he does not get out of character. You never see him get online talking crazy and talking tough like this. Obviously, he felt like what Joe said about him
That's
was not
cap.
only
I've
out of
seen him
line
say
and
a
out
lot
of
of shit.
pockets, but it was just downright disrespectful. And I get it.
No,
Joe
we
is
said
a
that.
I'm getting on my brand new podcast that I'm trying to get off the ground, and I'm going to speak on this situation. Not only that, but I damn near might just crash out. Now, I do have to note, these two guys have a friend in common. That person is academics. Don't be surprised if at some point you guys see DDG on the Joe Budden podcast and vice versa. But you guys get in the
Like, okay, the lights cut off and the show started and it just ran out.
That sounds like a favor.
And I was like,
it's a last minute shit.
I literally thought the show because Gunna didn't
Wait, what
have.
they talking about? Oh, they talking about Gunna.
And I was like, okay, the lights cut off and the show started and it just.
Is that Mag Yartin? This is what Joe does. He got popped in the face by Wu-Tang for being flagrant. It's on brand for him. Yeah. I never looked at it as Wu-Tang, though. I just looked at it as Raekwon. Or was that Ghostface? And I'm saying I know that they are in Wu-Tang, but I'm saying I looked at it more like it wasn't the entire Wu-Tang. It was just that rap artist pop Joe Budden. Joe Budden is the king of all of this. Joe Budden made his own reality show via YouTube before there was any black reality show that ever existed. Before the Flavor Loves and all of that stuff, Joe Budden came out. Joe Budden was doing podcasts before anything. All of us are here and making a space because of the risk in thinking outside the box that Joe Budden did.
That sounds like a favor.
And I was like,
it's a last minute shit.
I literally thought because Gunna didn't announce that he had an opener. So I'm like, this is how the show started. I'm like, I don't know this song though.
That remind me of when a stray cat got in the house one time.
Fuck, left the door open. Looking for.
Attend some arena shows, so that doesn't mean anything.
Yo, my man, why are you playing this? This has nothing to do with DDG versus Joe Budden. Where's this part coming from?
I think very lowly of some of the crowd that attend these. They have broken up, so I don't get to keep seeing this nigga's name attached to this girl's name when I don't know him from nothing.
I think people are weird for that, though. Saying you're happy or you're celebrating the end of their relationship is just peak misery. Like, what? I personally don't give a fuck. I don't care whether they stayed together, broke up, did not care. I'm going to report on whatever's happening because this is my job. Okay, we're going to speak on it. We're going to talk about it. You know, I'll give my opinions based on what is presented. But as far as, like, whether they're together or married or what, I don't give a fuck.
And this is what I'm saying. I stay the same even when I'm younger and when I'm older. When I think of DDG and what's her name? Holly Bailey. When I think of them, I go back to the beginning of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. Everybody telling Whitney Houston not to date Bobby Brown. And you got to think, I'm extremely young. I'm like 11, 12 years old young. Even at that little age, I'm a little boy. And my brain still was like, she's going to want to date him more if they're telling him not to do it. I knew this as an 11-year-old. She's going to keep doing it. You know, she's going to kiss Bobby Brown harder in interviews. He's going to grab the booty. It doesn't matter. Like, I think that when you're young, you tend to look at the end of someone's career. So somebody in their 20s, I say Whitney Houston, they're going to think crackhead. They're going to think, oh, when she couldn't sing on stage. But when you live through that time, Whitney Houston had a lot of years, a whole career where she was looked at just as innocently as y'all look at Holly Bailey right now. A lot. It wasn't way until after she married Bobby Brown. Then she started doing the interviews and you can tell something a little bit different about her and that she on that coke. But she was way older. Most of Whitney's career when she was out, when she was making those hits, she was the innocent darling that could do nothing wrong. It would be the equivalent of 5 years from now, Holly Bailey going out here doing cocaine and stuff. Y'all still gonna remember them years when she had that innocent reputation. So if you live through that time, like I see Whitney that way. So I don't care about like if they was together, they broke up or not, because I understand like you may look at DDG differently than you look at Holly Bailey, but he's saying something behind the scenes. He doing something right because he liking them, he blasting them, they getting pregnant. He doing something right, and so I just don't have the brain to hate on that. I don't, if he got it, he got it. He lose it, he lose it. I don't care either way.
So, I get this is his job, but you do make it personal when you make certain comments like this and say, I'm happy that they broke up. Like, it is just giving misery. But Joe Budden is...
No, I will disagree with this comment from you, Medusa. You said DDG only got famous due to Holly. The dude do y'all know how much money you make when you get in millions of views on YouTube? I don't think y'all really understand that. I don't put my friend business out there, but like Stephanie Harlow's a millionaire. I watched somebody go from working at Verizon making $40,000 a year. My friend making 40, and now she's a freaking millionaire. And she averaged like about 250,000 views a video, but she got that work ethic where she always puts out videos. So if she's a millionaire, do y'all understand how much money just DDG was making from that alone? We're not even talking about his rap, his music, that he got platinum plaques. So I understand like through her music and how she's viewed in Hollywood, she's going to go down forever in history for the rest of her life is playing the Little Mermaid. And that's awesome. But we can't act like, y'all act like DDG is, what's his name? Clarence, who's dating Queen Naja. Clarence was living in his mom's basement. Clarence did nothing. Clarence blew up and he had no views on YouTube. Nobody was watching Clarence like that. Clarence blew up because he had started dating and had a baby with Queen Naja. That's not DDG. Y'all treating DDG like he Clarence. And you say like half of the black community. That's cool. But whoever community giving this kid all these millions and millions of views is making him rich. So you can't say he wasn't successful whether the black community knew of him or not. And you got to also put like our age into it. Unless you're like in your early 20s, because that's his demographic. They know him. My son knows DDG. My son knew DDG before I did.
He seems like a miserable person, to be honest, most of the time. I don't keep up with him like that, but based on the things that I see, it just does come across like he's just grumpy and just dissatisfied with life. So he may need to dig a little deeper.
Now, don't get it wrong. I call out everything, and I am going to call out, like, this is wrong. DDG should not have done this. I'm just waiting to get them up. I'm letting them get his stuff out, but this is going to be an example of DDG didn't read the room, and Joe Budden didn't do his history.
Sounds like he's having a personal issue to some degree. But yeah,
I met a girl who said, who is that dude? She dates DDG. Boys like him. Yeah. Early guys in their 20s and stuff, they like DDG.
I do find it very weird when people are celebrating the end of their relationship. That's strange.
As a standalone. And for me,
it just gives, I'm not happy, so I don't want to see anybody else in a loving relationship. That's what it gives. Because what?
Important to know people based off their own name and merit and what they have done. I don't even know enough about her. Like, I'm not her demo. Right. I'm not her demo either. But every time I see his name, it's attached to hers, and it's typically in some type of clout chaser fashion. So that makes me look at him a different way, and hopefully I get to look at him a lot less now that they've broken.
That I will agree with, though. It does give that he's been riding her coattails. Let's be honest. And I'm not taking anything away from his accomplishments and his music. I'm sure, he has a solid fan base who enjoys, the music that he puts out. But let's not play stupid. When he's talked about in like the blogs and stuff, and when people are having these discussions about him, they're not discussing his music. They're talking about his relationship with Haley. Okay, that's been the situation.
Okay, so now like I've been watching this girl, but I swear me and DB we think alike. So it's two things can be true at the same time. If I go to my Instagram right now and I type in DDG, the top things that's going to come up is going to be his relationship with Halle Bailey. It's all about his relationship. Well, go deeper. Why is that? Shade Room don't care about nobody music. All of us be on that Shade Room. All of us be on these blog sites. You can't even play nobody music on TikTok. So you're not going to make TikTok videos critiquing DDG music. What's going to get you the most views? Drama. How can you get the drama with DDG? His relationship with Halle Bailey. This is why you're always seeing like his name attached to hers. I don't think it's more of he coming out here doing this. I think it's more of we like drama, and he in a high profile relationship, and he doesn't look like the guy that will be dating somebody with is famous and with such an innocent reputation. I think he get less talked about if he were dating Chloe. It's because of her innocent reputation. Like they don't look like they fit to a lot of people. And like I said, Shade Room don't speak on music. Shade Room is there to speak on the shade, the gossip and stuff, and that's what we all paying attention to. So, yes, so when you type in DDG, all that stuff is going to come up. That's over here to the right. While all that stuff is coming up, you can go to his YouTube. The boy get views. The boy get views on his music. The boy, like it's over here to this side. He does have a career. Like he's not like if Queen Naja breaks up with Clarence, Clarence is done. Clarence is cooked. His views gonna drop way down, even further than Chris Sale's views drop down, because Chris Sales is so toxic that people they watching. He just Clarence not that toxic. Clarence don't have that much of a personality. Clarence's career is over if Queen Naja leaves him. DDG can break up with Halle Bailey. He's still going to have a career. Two things can exist at the same time. I think the problem with Joe Budden, I tell y'all right now on this situation is, and I'm the perfect person to speak on because Chris Sales is Queen Naja's ex-husband. I think he got like 3 million followers on YouTube, subscribers. And it's sad because Chris Sales actually got some good music that I like, and I don't know why he don't promote and put that out. Joe Budden problem in this situation. Speaking to somebody that's Joe Budden's exact same age, we're both 44 years old. You don't have to, and Joe Budden should know this, you don't have to speak on younger issues. And if you're going to speak on it, just be knowledgeable. One thing that y'all notice if you watch my lives and stuff, like, I don't be talking about them young guys because I be fake. I'd have been fake. I come on here talking all this stuff about their music because I don't listen to them because I'm old and I can't. They all sound the same to me. And I'm sure when I was young, older people thought like all the artists sound the same, and they didn't sound the same. So these young artists don't sound the same. Just to me, I'm old. If I decide to talk about them, I'm going to research. I would have never blindly came out here and just stated that DDG is only famous for Halle Bailey and do something else. Because it took me a couple of days of research to see how this dude get down. If you're going to speak on something, just do your research first, because it makes Joe Budden look crazy to have that kind of a take. You have to understand and always remind yourself, when Joe Budden is at the top of the list, he gonna always be in the top 5 of black hip-hop streamers or black hip-hop podcasts. Don't let that fool you, because while Joe Budden is at the top, a lot of the younger generation, they aren't watching Joe Budden like that. And that's something that DDG did speak on. Joe Budden views is coming from a lot of older demographic, a lot of 30s, a lot of 40s, and then the drama he appears to be in every other month, be it him and his other co-hosts and stuff and that, and people like to see that. And that's going to get you clicks, and that's going to get a younger podcast talking about you. It's going to get a DJ Academics to show Joe Budden got a beef with his co-host, and then now the youth is watching Joe Budden through him. So you got to understand, like, there's a lot of young people who don't know who Joe Budden truly is, just like Joe Budden isn't really doing his research. Can you look up DDG on comments about Holly and messaging Ruby Rose? Adrian, I do my research. Appreciate the donation. I did that yesterday. I watched a lot of DDG. That's what I'm trying to teach Joe Budden. I wouldn't come on here unless I do my research. DDG said that Holly Bailey did something to make him upset. He wouldn't say what she did, but he alluded to the fact that she may have been trying to like throw another guy in his face if you watch the interview. So what he did was he texted Ruby Rose, his ex-girlfriend, prior to her having all the bodies, to try to make Holly Bailey look upset. Now, when I'm watching this interview, he's being asked. He's being asked. It's not like he's sitting there like, yo, let's talk about my girl, Holly. When people bringing up somebody's name, they're trying to ride somebody's coattail. They asked him what happened. And what he was trying to say was, you guys think that I cheated and got caught cheating. Ruby Rose put out like I cheated. Holly was sitting right next to me. I was doing some immature stuff to make her mad. She was literally right there. I did it in her face. They having a couple argument, trying to make each other jealous, some stupid stuff young people do. This is what I'm saying. I'm not just going to go live without doing my research. Because all this came from the past 2 days. Like, let me look into this. And I feel like that's the biggest mistake that Joe Budden left himself up for. And while what I think that DDG biggest mistake on this, while I can understand extreme frustration, I'll give him that. And I can understand that, like, you don't control how somebody responds back to you. I'll give him that. I'm just saying from a marketing standpoint, you have to know how to read the room. So if you're in a situation where right now, these past 2 weeks of the announcement of you and her breaking up, she not getting none of the heat. You're getting the heat. It may not even be fair for you to be the only person getting the heat. We're not talking about fair. We're not talking about right or wrong. We're talking about the world as it exists. The world as it exists, you are the bad guy right now. It is not good for the bad guy to come crash out on anyone. So that's why he thought, I'm going to go so hard on Joe Budden. I'm going to tell Joe Budden, I'm going to get your son to come on my podcast. You going all the way in, and it's just making you receive so much hate. You need a friend to tell you, DDG, right now until it cools off, you are the bad guy. The bad guy can't do bad demon mode things right now. You got to chill. We not talking about right or wrong. We talking about your image and marketing. You are the bad guy. No, he did not tell people Holly gave bad head. That was a troll account. That wasn't him. Every time I think I find an awesome new channel, they defend misogyny. What did I say to defend misogyny? Let me go back because I'm confused now. I'm not even talking about his relationship because I don't care about his relationship. So if I'm talking about two men going at it with each other, how am I defending misogyny if I'm talking about DDG and Joe Budden? I'm not even talking about Holly Bailey. I'll own it if I did it. I won't be mad. But if you're going to say I defended misogyny, show me how I defended misogyny. I'm talking about the war with Joe Budden and DDG. two black men. There's no woman involved in this. How can I be talking about misogyny if I'm talking about two men? I don't care about his relationship with Halle Bailey. I never said Halle Bailey did anything wrong. So how did I defend misogyny? I think he got upset when Usher pulled the cherry out of his pocket and placed it near his mouth. So we talked about this before. I touched it like, it's going to depend on the girl you got. You know what I'm saying? If Usher reaches down with a cherry to try to put it in my girl's mouth, I'm not stopping Usher. If I stop Usher, I rob myself of seeing what my girl stop it herself. Okay, I got you, Adrian. I don't want to stop it. I want to know. I want to know if you're going to let another man put a cherry in your mouth while you're standing next to me. I need clarity. Because if you do that, we gone. We not together. We not together. So I didn't see the full clip. I heard people talking about it. I don't know if like he moved out the way, if he did it. I think he put a cherry in her mouth or something like that. But it also makes me realize, like most people who break up, it's a long time coming. But if y'all was just chilling together at a concert recently, that means that this is a quick decision, this breakup. I'm not the guy that's going to date you and stop you from going to a Chris Brown concert. I'm not going to stop you if you tell me I paid the $1,000, I want to take a picture of Chris Brown. I'm going to let you do it because I want to see the photo. I need clarity. You taking a picture of Chris Brown and both of y'all doing like this? That's my girl. You taking a picture with Chris Brown, you bent over and he got your ass in the Jamaican whining mode. You got to get the fuck up out of here. I'm not going to stop you. I need to know. Go and do it, baby girl. Let me see the photo when you come back. That's wild to do that while a girl's guy is right there. Usher can fight for real. There's no reason to blame Usher on any of this. There's no reason to blame Chris Brown on any of this. The only person a man should be focused on are the actions of his girl. If any man took my girl, I would not be mad because she wasn't my girl to begin with. You know how much money you save me if you take my girl? How could I be mad at this man? If that man would have never took my girl, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying she like him. And it's hidden. Then I'm getting played for years and years to come. I don't want to be played. You helping me out. You helping me out. I'm a voyeur, so I'm going to watch. I ain't that kind of voyeur. If I'm watching, the moment you do the action, we not together no more. I'm watching this guy with this single lady. I'm watching this guy with this single lady. Look at them having fun. Look at them. Chris Brown gripping the booty, boy. That's your girl. No, it ain't. That ain't my girl. We are done. Because one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to hop over no fine woman and all that stuff when I'm in a relationship. This is how I view it, right? This is how John views it. If a woman feels that she can come at me in my DMs, if a woman feels that she can have me, and my girl nowhere around, even if she come and try to hit on me and I turn her down, if she hits on me a second time after I turn her down, she is telling me she feels that I don't really respect my relationship. And I would never have a girl I date be viewed that way out here in these streets. To honor the person I date, you getting blocked immediately because I'm showing you how strong our relationship is. I don't think a lot of women mean harm when they do this. I think a lot of women just want the easy way out. So a guy hit on them in a relationship and they'll just be nice and put them down. And they don't understand what that means, how a man brain works. In your brain, I don't like you. I got a man, but I don't want no drama. So you be nice. And he keep coming and be like, I like your eyes pretty. You be like, oh, thank you. To you, you're just making a comment to get him to go the fuck away. To a man, if I keep coming, I can get her. To you, to not have any conflict, you don't tell your boyfriend this. And there's this long chat of this dude who done told you 2 swipes up, he want to holler at you. And you don't understand why your man get mad because of you in your brain. I don't like this guy at all. He just bothered me, get on my nerve. You didn't handle it the right way. You're teaching this man that you don't value your relationship. You got to do that shit hardcore, swift, and get him the fuck up out of here. That's the only way a man will understand. He don't understand this nice stuff y'all women doing. We don't look at it the way y'all look at it. So you have a problem in your relationship, and then you're frustrated because you like, my boyfriend is so insecure, he tripping. I don't even like this damn dude. Like let it be a dude I like. At least I don't even like the dude. And now you feel like you did nothing wrong. You get defensive, and now y'all fighting. Get rid of the motherfucker. Just get rid of him. Who cares about his feelings? But I don't want to be mad. You don't want him to be mad, but you okay with your boyfriend being mad? You okay with the person you love being mad? Giving y'all some game. How our brain works. I get rid of them. Because another thing, if I put up a photo of me and a girl I'm dating, right? And this woman is in my inbox constantly after she flirting with me all the time. I'm not biting on it, but I ain't got rid of her. When I put up that photo of me and my girlfriend, I'm allowing people to think that this shit is fake. I don't want to hear him run the business. The whole gotta go. You right. You gonna know if I put up a picture of me and such, this is I love her. It's only her, and it's real. It's real. When are you doing another pop the balloon? You have me giving a chance. Now, I don't know. I could do it during this live. But like, just so we recap this DDG Joe Budden. Even if it's not your generation of music, even if you can't fuck with it, it's just too different, which is going to happen. All y'all in your 20s right now, when you get in your 40s, you're not going to like the people music in their 20s. Just research before you speak on something, because I felt that Joe Budden sound crazy with his take. DDG part, read the room. I know you got a manager. I know you got a publicist. Both of them should be telling you, my guy, right now at the beginning of October, you're the bad guy. Relax. Anything you do controversial is coming back negative on you. Relax. Chill. Don't do no interview mentioning Holly. Don't black out on anybody. Chill. Do your music, do your content, let this die down. The best way you can handle people saying that you always be attached to Holly Bailey is to be successful on your own. So to me, both of them took a L. I think DDG L is bigger than Joe Budden's L because of how dark DDG went on Joe Budden. But I could be biased because I am the older guy. I could be biased. But the hate that DDG is getting on Twitter right now, the hate that he's getting on Instagram right now, them ain't all old people, bruh. Them young people too. So the young people just mad at you for a different reason the old people mad. Them young people mad about that Holly Bailey breakup. So they looking to jump down on you. Your audience mad at you about that. Us, older, yo, why you snap on Joe like that, bro? So you getting two different kind of hates. DDG crashing out is how we know she dumped him again. So DDG did an interview and he said if he could go back in time, he 26. He talking about he can go back in time, he 22, which is crazy to me. Like, bruh, like that ain't that far. I can see if I'm 44 and I say if I can go back to time when I was 30, that's 14 years. Bruh, you talking about 4 years. You talking about when the pandemic was here. That ain't a long time. He 26. About what the advice I can give to my 22-year-old. Bruh, you were just 22. John, give us your advice on how us women should handle that if it happens in person because we trying to live. Handle what? Tell me what you talking about, and then I'll give you my advice on it, which could be wrong. I only know Saint. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a relationship snitch. I may be telling y'all stuff to me and I want y'all to know. Just a relationship snitch. He said that the advice he would give to himself at 22 years old is not to get in a relationship. Now, he said something really bad to let you know he's young. But a lot of the stuff he said I did like. He was saying, like, you got to grind hard and hustle because when you were in a relationship, there's a lot of stuff you can't do. I missed out on a lot of things when I was young being in a relationship that I know I could have been in a better place. You date a woman and she said, I'm going to be your rock. I'm going to be down with you. But when it's time to actually make the movies, when you got to go and you got to cast, you got to line down the street, you spend the whole day casting, when you got to do all these meetings and you got to go scout and do these locations. When I'm writing a movie, I'm in the house. After that, I'm in the streets. I'm in the street days I don't want to be in the streets because we filming at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. This is the part where we apart. And I done had the meanest lady and the nicest lady. There's going to always be some variations to that. And to the flip side of that, you do have a responsibility of reassurance, of being on the set 3 o'clock in the morning. You bored, you don't want to be there. You text your girl thinking about you throughout the day, loving you. You know what I'm saying? I think that they can handle this without me, baby. I'm thinking about coming home and make love to you. I want you to send me a text right now saying it's emergency. Little stuff like that. You know, you do little things, but still, a lot of times, situation can hold you back when you are in a relationship. So I understood when he said that. DDG lost me when he said, I feel you should not be in a relationship if you feel another man can take your girl. And what he was alluding to with another man, he's saying, like, you ain't grounded. You didn't grind hard enough. So for an example, he's saying, like, you got $1 million and there's a man out there with $10 million. So you shouldn't be in a relationship if there's a man to take your girl because you ain't did the things to keep her. What was horrific about him saying you haven't done the things to keep her, when he's saying do the things to keep her, he's talking about money and finances. Fam, if you can only keep a woman because of money, what kind of woman do you have? When you say you ain't did the things to keep her, I agree with you, but it ain't money, fam. It ain't money. It's a lot that you got to do to be a man and be there for your woman, to show her that she's loved, that she's cared for, that she's your number one. People don't take that shit and they vow seriously when they say that you're one person. She number one. The fact, like, it's scary if DDG is popular and then people listen to him, you know? You're going to go out there and you're going to work real hard. You're going to make all the money you can, and you're going to go out there and get the wrong kind of woman. I literally, right before I went live, it just popped up. There's an NBA player. Y'all may know him. He's being filmed by his girlfriend in front of their look like a 1-2-year-old kid. And she's secretly recording him. And she's trying to get him to say things to incriminate himself. Just from that clip alone, you got the wrong lady. If y'all really won and y'all really gonna do the vows of working through the good times and bad times, why are you recording? I don't want nobody that's gonna record me. I want somebody that's gonna talk it through with me and we work this thing out. Because you're being selfish because you're thinking about you. That's why a lot of these athletes and these young guys, they do pick the wrong girl or bad women, which is ironic because I don't know personally, but from the outside image, DDG had a great woman that he left. You had one of the good ones, and she making her own money. Now she could be crazy behind the scenes. I don't know her. I'm just saying from the way it looks. DDG has control issues, which is a sign of a future woman beater or lunatic. Yeah. Never used a child. Like, yeah, it just popped up on my thing when I was setting up the live. I'm like, damn. That's some scary stuff, man, because it's like, men, don't get mad at me. I'm about to snitch on us. I don't think no man wants to be Drake. And what I mean when I say no man wants to be Drake, I mean even the guys that want to play around in the field, they want to be Jay-Z. I'm going to play around in the field. I'm going to smash the beautiful women all across the world. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to wild out. But after that, I want a wife. I want to settle down. And Drake has put himself in a situation. It'd be next to impossible for Drake to have a relationship. Who the fuck do you trust? You can't even trust the secretary. She may just want you because of your name and your fame and your money and everything. You can't date nobody in the industry. Kendrick Lamar done trash that's the way they look. Nobody finna date you. And then you did it yourself by trying to have this reputation that you sleep with all the Instagram thoughts and everybody old girl that was in a video vixen and stuff. Ain't nobody trying to settle down with no dude like that. Like, that's the graveyard. John, stay telling on that. What you hate hearing? That's the like Drake in the graveyard. Like, I can't imagine who Drake could ever marry. DDG said in the interview that Holly knows he is jealous, so she should not have been sitting that close to the Prince in her movie interview. Everybody has a degree. Like, nobody has a 0% jealousy. A 0%? I think it's more nuanced than that. And I'm not talking about him. He may just be overboard, super jealous, and no woman need to be with him. I don't know him. I'm saying that, like, you can have a bad quality. Everybody has a bad quality. You got to be willing to accept responsibility or willing to work on it and willing to recognize it. Am I tripping right now? Or is this one of those moments when I'm jealous? Oh my God, this is. Okay. I say nothing going on. My girl not doing nothing. This is on me. So it's my responsibility to get myself out of this. And you got a great relationship. A great relationship, even when you're the wrong guy, you can go talk to your partner. You okay, babe? Nah, but we cool though. Just one of the moments I'm having a jealous moment right now. But you didn't do nothing. This is all me, baby. You didn't do nothing. And then she joins you and she smiles and she give you that kiss. She knows she ain't do nothing. She know this is all you, but she gonna help you get through your little bad part too. That's a beautiful relationship. It's about working on your insecurities, and quote unquote bad qualities that you may have, because we all do. The more she conforms, the worse he will get with her. If Holly is as innocent as she is publicly in real life behind the scenes, I'm going to tell y'all what's about to happen. DDG is going to have about 3 or 4 relationships, extremely toxic, the same way Chris Sales did after Queen Naja. They're going to get worse and worse and worse. He probably finna go on a really hardcore smashing spree if he wasn't already doing that when he was in a relationship. And he gonna miss the hell out his baby mama. He gonna see the good qualities and the good things that she provided and see how rare it is to, he had already early in his career found the woman that men are looking for more later in their career. You already did it. And the problem he gonna have is most women hurt extremely fast after the relationship, while most men are free. As time goes on, later, that's when the men start realizing the men hurting. But as Jay-Z said, when a good girl gone bad, she gone forever. Like once that lady releases the love, you just a nigga. Hey, what time you getting the baby? That's all I want to know. You know, Holly gonna be looking at DDG tongue all down people's throat. She not gonna give a damn at all. It's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hurt. When it gets to that point, you're not getting her back. It's over, fam. You can't come back from that. Yeah, when a person says they want to purposely ruin their spouse's career and tarnish their image out of jealousy, that's something totally different. He said that. He said that? That's wow. Ruby Rose said that DDG couldn't handle her, and that's why you left for the quiet one. There's this range. You break up. The guy ain't feeling shit. He happy. The girl hurting. And then the race starts. The guy is gaining feelings for his ex. The girl is losing feelings for her ex. You gotta find that sweet spot where you better get them feelings before she loses hers. The race is on. The race is on, baby. You better goddamn get over it. You come. This ain't Hollywood. Y'all know in Hollywood how the movies, oh my God, I love her. And then they play the music and the dude cutting, jumping in cabs, sliding across the interstate, about to get hit by a car, and she at the airport with the ticket. That shit ain't real. That shit ain't real. Unless you do it in time. That shit is not real. Chloe said Holly's not that passive, and she was the one telling her to clap back at people bashing her online. I don't know, but I never assume any celebrity is innocent. Yeah, that's the foul thing. That's where people get their feelings hurt. You assume somebody perfect and all innocent, or what? I don't know anything about Holly. That's why I address myself with how you appear to be. For all I know, Holly is way more toxic and Chloe's not. But we have the black public. We have made a decision. Holly is the nice one. Chloe is the wild one. Now, there are things that could contribute to people thinking that. One did The Little Mermaid. One did, what you call them motherfucking festivals? Carnival. One did Carnival. Now, from dating somebody from Trinidad, I know that there are 3 outfits. Only 3 for Carnival. There's the all covered, medium covered, and hardly nothing on. She chose the one with nothing on. She chose the stringy one. My Jamaican people, all my people out, y'all can tell them I'm right. There's 3 choices you got. Chloe chose the one with nothing. Holly is the quiet one. Gotta watch the quiet one. Yeah. Man, there was this. I ain't gonna tell that story. I ain't gonna. Never mind. The quiet. You gotta watch out for the quiet ones. Yes, I am gonna tell it. Oh. Online money is a lick for celebrities. Any celebrity not on YouTube is stupid. It's just free money. You sit down and you talk and you can get a lot. Because you're a celebrity, you're going to pop out fast. You're going to get millions of views. It's just an easy bag. Easy bag. I think they're both kind of shy. Chloe has the body, so she has something to show off. I think that's why she's a little more bold. From a writing aspect, I look up to Childish Gambino, and I like the aspect ratio he used, the color, the story. I love everything about Swarm. But I also love that first episode, first 5 minutes. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I also like the first 5 minutes of the first episode. Chloe gets a bad rap because she started as a child star. She is not any different than Janet, Beyonce, J-Lo, etc. Cool. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know how Janet Jackson got away with this, but she got away with it. How do you got this big innocent smile, this super nice voice, this innocent reputation, like you're just a darling angel, and then you go and do a concert where you strap men down and do the most freakiest shit, and then leave the concert and go right back into innocent mode, and we look at Janet Jackson as innocent? Where you learned that from, Janet Jackson? What you was doing? Where you learn all this from, girl? Didn't even think about it till I got older. We just accepted it. Janet Jackson is innocent. And just get up there and make dude bust all in their pants on stage. How did Janet Jackson get away with this? What were you doing growing up in that Jackson household? Your daddy on tour with his belt with his boys? Daddy gone and the belt gone. You with mama. Daddy ain't watching. Janet, what was you doing out here in them Indiana streets, girl? What was you doing? I need to know. What innocent lady just pop out like that? Okay. I'm going to strap him down and put on my all-leather outfit. Just tell me what to do. Nah, nigga, you knew what to do. Being quiet and soft-spoken. So, if Janet may have been, Holly could be like Janet. We don't know. Look at DNA and genes. You think a man and a woman gonna have two twin girls and only one of them can shake their ass like that? If Chloe can twerk, Holly can twerk. Damn it. I'm not falling for it twice. I fell for it with Janet. I'm not falling for it twice. Nope. It's the new saying, if Chloe can twerk, Holly can twerk. One of them do it in front of the camera. One of them make sure both their phones put down and be in the room throwing that ass. And then she write that anytime, any place. She didn't get away with it entirely. Remember Nipplegate at Super Bowl? Yes, but Janet is a super freak if Nipplegate was a real accident. Like, really think about that. Everybody talking about the nipple. I was the only person that wasn't focused on the nipple. I was focused on what was around the nipple. Why you got a metal sun ringy thing? If this is an accident, you just wearing that for no reason. What kind of nice girl? I'm going to clamp it with the metal around the areola. I don't know no nice girl do that. Now, if it's an accident, yeah, you're going to dress the titty up. You're going to dress the titty up because you know you about to show it to the world. But if it was truly a mistake, you mean to tell me Janet Jackson just walk around her regular life with metal clamps around the areola? I remember that year watching the Super Bowl and that shit happened. I remember I was in Warner Robins. I was stationed at Warner Robins in the Air Force. Everybody like, whoa, you saw the titty? Nope, I was blinded by the metal thing around it. It's supposed to be clamp gate. Clamp gate, not titty gate. Or you plan to do something after the Super Bowl? I got a lot of women in my chat. Any of y'all just walk around with metal clamps around your areola? And I gotta be fair. I gotta be fair to the men too. If I say if Chloe can twerk, Holly can twerk. If Janet a freak, Michael a freak. Type of one. If you saw the montage they put up of Michael Jackson flirting with women. Type of one if you saw it. Type of two if you haven't seen it. I'll play it. You're right, the pelvic. So here's the crazy thing about Michael Jackson. We have saw his entire career since he was about 9 years old. We can literally go back to when he just felt the need to start humping the air for no reason. We can literally find it. Where did this dance come from, Michael? You was doing a robot. How did it go from the robot to the Hobot? I'm trying to see which video to play. I found him. Lisa Marie Presley is dead, right? This may be it. Let's see if this is it.
I think Michael Jackson is not into women, period.
And I've been fighting this for years. He even had somebody like Elizabeth Taylor's juices flowing.
Let's clear up some more tabloid trash. Was Michael Jackson gay? Absolutely not. He would always, like whenever we were, he would always kind of, he called it fishing. It's a good fish right there. He'd look around for all the hot girls.
I love all the girls in the balcony. Hey, well, Katharine Hepburn, who is a dear friend of mine, she told me I should, and I'm doing it for her, okay? And the girls in the balcony.
Yo, Mike setting this up like Drake at his concert. Drake be at his concert. Hey, get them girls back there. Mike setting it up. I don't care about no Grammys. I'm trying to get the Grammy after party going. Mike may be Diddy.
Get some more fish right there. Get some more fish.
How he get? Why are these people getting away with this stuff? Janet Jackson showed us the freakiest move, acting all innocent. Michael Jackson literally calling women fishes. Get these fishes.
It's okay. You'd be good for stay.
Yo, when you can make a woman drop to her knees with a mask on, you ain't even see his face. The power. Like I lived through so many generations of music. I've never seen nothing close to the power of Michael Jackson had. Not the Grammys, he want the panties.
Wayne. Triple A. Hey, can you tell the police? You okay?
I don't know if this really flirting. She just mesmerized by him.
Hey, this. Good, what you say? Yeah, Lord Jesus, okay? Fish! Okay. This is not possible. Yeah, this is from... Good fish! Whoa! Whoa! It's a good fish right there. Oh, look at that one right there. Look at her, look at her titties. Her titties jumping. Look at her, look at her titties. Her titties jumping.
Yo, did I just hear Michael Jackson say the word titties? This ain't the video I saw. This is a little longer. Michael, I'm 44 years. I just heard Michael Jackson say titties.
New York City. New York City, where people have come together at a time when we need everyone to come together here in Times Square. All brought together by this man in the blue shirt, the invincible one, Michael Jackson.
We have, you wrote it down? The number. We're looking for some good fish. Ooh. Next up.
Yo, Michael. Michael, that don't look like no fish. That look like a guppy. That look like a guppy. Is this the girl? Just looking a little Drake-ish.
Easy.
Is that a grown woman? She got that I'm 15, but I'm 23 years old face. Nah, yeah, and this is his last album, so he went now. He wanted the fish to the end. Michael think he slick. Michael think he motherfucking slick. Bruh, who don't know how a belly ring work? You know how a belly ring work, Michael. Look at Michael's security guard. Michael said, come here, let me see how that work. Michael want to see how that work. All right, Michael about to put something inside that belly ring. Yo, did the audio just cut out? Did I see something sticking out? Look at Mike turning black. You nasty. Well, Mike, that dude, ain't it? Shutting down.
No hard. Yeah, let her. Okay. Let her. She won't hurt you. Go ahead.
Want to give you a hug, please?
Of course. Give me more than a hug.
Want to give you a hug, please?
Of course. Give me more than a hook.
Buddy slid that in. I'll give you more than a hug. Yo, you know what? Ain't nobody innocent. Ain't nobody, I'm done. I don't know y'all. I just listen to y'all music. I don't know what. Y'all, we focusing on Diddy. All y'all Diddy. I didn't know Michael Jackson had game. Michael Jackson had game. I just watched Michael Jackson say titties. It was new back then, Lee might be. And then here's the intention part. Mike asked that dude 3 times, did you get her number? You're not finna ask him to get the number 3 times and not use it. Mike's setting up hookups at his signings. You did this, John. They both talked in those calm, soft voices John mentioned. Prince was just deeper. Prince was the first troll. Prince was the first troll I've ever seen. Y'all picking on me? All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to dress in the most feminine fashion possible. And I'm going to smash all the chicks y'all like. I don't want to just smash the chicks. I want to do it while y'all laughing at me. Because I'm that nigga. I want everybody picking on me. I want Saturday Night Live. Because the only reason I'm saying that noise, because I'm so used to the girl you got a crush on making it. And I'm going to make her pancakes in the morning. You want to know how strong my game is? I'm finna show you right now. Let me get those 6-inch heels. The lavender ones. Yeah, let me get them. I'm going to wear it. And I'm going to smash your girl. Prince was a troll. Prince was dead ass a troll. Prince could get it. They say Prince went on stage one night and the only thing he had on was raw bacon. That means some woman was laid up in a 5-star hotel having sex, smelling breakfast. I just don't think Prince type of dude that would took a shower. I think he would have got off on that. He sweated. Y'all know the dude run across the stage, do splits and everything, sweating and baking, and smash the chick. I know he didn't shower. If Prince went out of his way to beat Charlie Murphy in basketball without changing out of his heels, he had sex with that bacon on. He didn't take the bacon off. Probably slapped her with it. Marshall, could you prepare these for breakfast? Made her eat it. I'm a troll myself. I'm silly. I'm sorry. I'm silly. I'm silly. All right. I'll ask y'all if y'all want me to. It's up to y'all. I done did my topics. We can go and talk another day. Or I can do the pop the balloon for y'all. Because I know they had like 2 or 3 more, and I didn't do the last one last time. It's up to y'all. Body bacon. Google it. Prince did a show dressed in bacon. Prince denied playing in heels. I don't remember that. I remember Prince said that the story was true, that he did play basketball. I don't know if he had on sweats or not. He could have had on sweats, and, you know, Charlie's just making the story funnier. Oh, you're going to... I can't watch yours, though, until I finish it. Do your live stay up? Because I'm going to watch yours after I finish it. Because you're going to spoil it for me. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the live because them things take a long time. They be like an hour. Then I got to pause it and stuff. So I'm going to go and finish because I can put out my Love is Blind review on my other channel. So I can be doing that. He said the whipping was true, but not the heels. All right, so tomorrow, Drake don't do nothing crazy, I'm going to do Pop the Balloon live. Tomorrow. I'm not going to wait. Literally tomorrow. I promise I'll be live tomorrow. Start getting these regular lives to come in. Other than that, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Don't just hope for my name to pop up. Subscribe to the channel. Support the channel. Incentivize me to do this more regularly. I put the link up before. I'll put it up on my next live and then show y'all the channel so y'all can go subscribe to that channel as well too. But until then, y'all hold it down. Now I gotta figure out how do I end the stream using Streamlabs. Thinking my shit finished and be running around here butt ass naked walking through the house and come sit there. Supposed to check that email. Ding-a-ling all in the screen. Supposed to check that email. But y'all hold it down.